everyone. So this is my identity self-concept assignment, and I titled it Keeping Up with Ali. So let's get started. So I titled this one Cancers Just Want to Have Fun, and it's basically just giving you guys a little bit of insight about my zodiac sign. So I'm a Cancer with a Taurus moon and a Virgo rising. It's just giving you guys characteristics of my zodiac sign. So Cancers are deemed to be very loyal, moody, and in my opinion, they're not as sensitive as people may seem or make it out to be. So for Taurus, they most definitely enjoy the good things in life, but I'm sure everybody does. They give off fierce, dependable, and strong-willed vibes. For a Virgo, everybody knows that they're extremely bossy, but extremely reliable. They are definitely organized as well, and I can say I'm all three of those things combined. I do think that you should take zodiac signs with a grain of salt, however, and horoscopes, in my opinion. I do think that they are a fun way of finding out who you are as a person, but I definitely think that your upbringing defines who you are as a person, and your standards and your morals as well. I put a crybaby sign in the corner, but you guys can't see it because I'm covering it. So for this next slide, it's called To Be or Not to Be a Psychologist. So right now I'm attending Chaffey College to eventually become a psychologist, and after taking all of my classes that are needed, I plan on transferring to a four-year university, which is Howard, to further my education. And I chose to be a psychologist because I give really good advice, and I like to know what makes somebody what makes someone do the things that they do, and why are they the way that they are. So I guess you can say I'm pretty nosy. So to be a psychologist is going to be about 4 to 5 years of undergraduate school, and if I choose to further my education and get my PhD, it's going to take another 4 to 7 years. I know it is a lot of work, but it'll pay off in the end. So a fun fact about me is that I actually began modeling and doing beauty pageants by the age of 12. Right now I'm taking a back seat to modeling and acting due to school and trying to pursue my plan B, which is psychology. I did go to school at John Casablancas in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I went to school at Barbizon in Los Angeles, Beverly Hills. So something that I fear the most will be fear itself, because I do think that fear is false evidence appearing to be real. I just say that you shouldn't have any fears in this world. I think you should be fearless. I think you should be willing to take different challenges and being open to explore life in its whole entirety. We're not here for a long time, but a good time. Okay. The things that I love would be God, miniature English bulldogs because they're so cute, and my family. So the little boy that's right there is my baby brother named Denim. But underneath him is me and my boyfriend. I love him dearly. To the right is my oldest brother, Darian. He's actually in the military right now. He is in the Navy, so he's a Navy SEAL. And to the right of him is my sister named Ashley. To the right of her is my dad named Miles. Above him is my younger sister named Princess, and above her is another one of my younger brothers named Miles as well. That picture is so funny, you guys. He told me to put that there, so he loves to game. Okay, moving on. Another thing about me is that I'm definitely a foodie. So pasta is my weakness. I love crazy gourmet cupcakes and definitely a big fan of cheesecake. Soul food is my all-time favorite. Burgers and fries have a soft spot in my heart. And just in a little bit more insight about me being a foodie, is that I was a vegetarian for 7 years, and in the most recent months, I transitioned back to eating red meats. I absolutely loved being a vegetarian, but I had an extreme lack of iron. So, that was my only downfall. But I do recommend being a vegetarian for anyone that is interested. I just say don't take my experience and turn it into something that is negative, because there are so many positives about this, being a vegetarian. So, what I admire most about myself is my ability to stay calm in moments of uproar, my sense of fashion. I have really good fashion. My persistence, my happy spirit, and my fun personality. I think that this is definitely a stress relief over here. Like, you have no worries, you can have a good time, you can just chill, talk, laugh. And because I love food, we're definitely gonna be eating. Okay, aren't you glad it's not orange, right? So yellow is my absolute all-time favorite color. Okay, yellow is full of happiness and optimism. It is bright and vibrant. People who love yellow are usually full of energy, joy, happiness, and they offer friendship. Okay, so y'all want some friends, come over here. It's just so pretty to me. I might even get like a yellow door one day, some yellow couches, shoot, a yellow bed, who knows. For this slide, I want you guys to know that I will be doing lashes. So, towards the end of March, I'll be going to school to become a lash tech so that I can eventually start my own business of selling and installing lashes. I'm choosing to do lashes because I currently work at Carlos Jr.'s as a manager, and the schedule is crazy. I want a more flexible schedule so that I can have more time to do my work in an accurate amount of time. I'm taking an enormous amount of classes right now, so it's just really crazy and really challenging for me right now. But I'm getting the job done, guys. I got this, okay? Let's move on. Boom. No milk, no problem. Okay, so I am saddened to say that I love ice cream, but I am lactose intolerant. And if anybody doesn't know what lactose intolerant means, I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay, so it's the inability to fully digest like sugar and dairy products, and lactose intolerance is caused by the lack of lactose within the body. And so like when you feel sick, like you can you get stomach cramps, you can throw up, like different things like that. It's not a fun feeling. So something that's very interesting about this is that I was eating ice cream my entire life. Ice cream, dairy products, pizza, cheese, my entire life, guys, and I always felt bad afterwards, and I never understood like why, since I've been little. And my mom always knew but actually never told me. So that's like what I find is insane. Like, how do you know this but not tell me? Like, woman, you have like, this is important, I should know this, right? But I'm not upset about it. It actually makes a lot more sense now, like why I feel the way I feel, and like I'm able to control like how much I intake and different things like that. Who knows, I probably build up like a tolerance for it, just like based off the fact that I was eating it since I was little, you know what I'm saying? But moving on. So something else about me is that I am the founder of a nonprofit organization called the Socially Awkward Project. And within the Socially Awkward Project, we help kids that are awkward feel as if they are wanted, So we help socially awkward kids that feel as if the odds are against them. So we build self-esteem and create friendships that last a lifetime within other socially awkward children. I should say their peers. I'm sorry. And I uplift and support kids that feel isolated and alone in an environment that is full of ridiculous standards and unreachable outcomes that society has placed upon them, right? That is really ridiculous. Like, look at the internet. Like, this is why children are like the way that they are, awkward. They try to place high standards on themselves, like putting on just doing too much at like their young age, and a lot of that creates anxiety and bullies. So in order for them to feel good about themselves, I usually help them first. I start off with their appearance, because if I start off with their appearance first, it makes them feel good, because I was always told if you feel good, if you look good, you feel good, which in turn will make you do good. And I make these kids do good by not only building them up on the inside, but helping them look good on the outside. If you guys have any other questions about my project and about my nonprofit or anything like that, please reach out to me at thesocialawkward@yahoo.com. I will be happy to answer any questions or even get you guys involved, because I love help, and I feel like it is really good if you need volunteer hours, different things like that. Moving on, this is one that's actually like unrelatable to like anything. So I'm a big fan of Saweetie. I can definitely say I'm an icy girl. I like her because she's a Cancer just like me. I am her, she is me. But at the end of the day, I think that we have a lot in common, and not based on the fact that she is a Cancer, but her upbringing as well. I guess you guys can say that this is the end of my slide. I'm happy that you guys kept up with me and watched it this far. I hope that you guys learned more about me and who I am as a person. I can't wait to watch you guys' identity self-concept assignments. Thank you.